It's low key, and I am. I say I am. You know who I am. It's gonna be a quick video. Apparently, Maxwell's talking about she is willing to offer up a client list. Let's just skip all the bullshit. You know, these people. You know, these people, controllers, elite, lizard people, whatever you want to call them, they eat their own. So let's just, the name of the game is power, control. These people do not give a fuck. It's a secret society. All they ask is trust. That's it. Loyalty. They all fucking allegedly take an oath. They all participate in a ritual. They all have, you know, heinous blackmail on each other. No one is, they're all filthy. Let's just call it what it is. They're all filthy as fuck. So when it comes to Ghislaine, if, like, you know how people say, and you know, in the true community, we say if nobody cried, nobody died, right? So it's the same shit here. If nobody dies, it's not real. Or at least if nobody's character is killed off, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking about it. Me personally, I don't believe Jeffrey Epstein is dead. I think he's somewhere chilling on an island with a different identity. But with Ghislaine, if Ghislaine is saying that she's willing to offer a client list, then if something doesn't, if they basically, like, you know, she should get found unalive. Let's just talk about it. If she doesn't get found unalive, then I think it's a nothing burger. I think it's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's crazy how it's just crazy, bro. And then you had Donald Trump, and it's like Donald Trump is out here talking about how, you know, they're basically saying that the client list doesn't exist. So why is she in jail? And they're talking about, there was talks about possibly Trump pardoning Ghislaine, and it's like, bro, what the fuck are we, like, this is all the evidence you need. Like, people just so stupid they can't read between the lines, bro. You can't make this shit up. So Donald Trump says to Ghislaine, I wish her well, to a convicted trafficker, because I guess we can't fucking call we can't call it what it is, right? What he should have said was what any person that is righteous and has morals and gives a fuck about right and wrong would say, you know, she deserves to be in front of a firing squad. You would not tell somebody like that, I wish you well. Let's have a real conversation. So it's interesting seeing this shit play out. The truth is always gonna fucking bubble up to the top. But to see Trump come out and try to bury this shit, and Trump is so fucking stupid that he, like, if you just shut the fuck up for a week or two, the story will die down. You know what I'm saying? But he's such an egomaniac. He's so weak. He's so weak. The president of the United States is so fucking weak that he has to respond. He has that impulse to respond. You know what I'm saying? He feel like he gotta respond to everything. So if he feels like, you know, his core is turning against him, or the influencers are turning against him, he feels like he has to respond. But it's like, bro, you gotta shut the most strategic thing to do is just shut the fuck up, because people attention spans are garbage. So give it a week, give it 2 weeks. If he don't talk about Epstein, that's it. Simple as that. but he keep responding and reacting to the shit, so he keeping it going. That's one of the things you gotta learn if you ever become a person of influence. You know what I'm saying? You have to ignore. You have to ignore the negative shit. You know what I mean? And you can't make this shit up. They said Epstein, I think it was Michael Wolff, I think his name was, but Epstein is recorded talking about how Donald Trump was his best friend or one of his best friends. It's recorded, that's documented, that Donald Trump had like, I want to say like over a dozen or 14 different phone numbers for Epstein. I mean, bro, what? What? I only have one number from my own mother. If that number don't work, I guess I'm just not talking to my mom. So what the fuck? This dude got 14 different phone numbers for Epstein? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. They said that, now I don't know how true this is, you know, but they said that Trump and Melania, I don't know, they said something about Trump and Melania being on the Lolita Express. I think they said that's the first time they met or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. It don't even matter. But once again, my thing is, when it comes to Ghislaine, it's like, we're talking about trafficking, bro. We're talking about trafficking. We're talking about, that's the like, this is human slavery. We're talking about like, this is the worst of the worst. This trade right here, this act, this is the worst of the worst. It don't, like, there's nothing worse a human being can do is participate in trafficking another human. That's it. Like, trafficking another human being is like the final boss of just wickedness and heinous activity. Like, period. It don't get no worse than that. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how they just like, this shit is being handled, man. Like, this shit is out of control, man. This is out of control. Imagine if she gets pardoned. Imagine, because I don't remember how many years they gave her. They gave her like 20 years or something. And even that is insane. Even that is insane. You destroyed, Ghislaine helped and assisted. And a lot of people say Ghislaine was the brains of the operation. A lot of people say that Ghislaine was more important, you know, or if not more important, just as important as you know, that freak nasty man, freak nasty Epstein. So, you know, grooming the girls, turning the girls out, manipulating the girls to turn other girls out. You taking a minor and then manipulating a minor into inflicting the same trauma onto another minor. This is pure evil, gang. This is pure evil. It don't get no more evil than that. That is nigga, fuck crazy work. That's the devil's work right there, bro. That is the devil's work. She said, Waterstone said Trump was pictured hanging out with Ghislaine's dad, Robert. What's his name, Robert? And it's, once again, it's one big club. We're not in it, because they said Ghislaine's dad was a spy or some shit like that, an intelligence agent and all this other shit, man. guys and the queen had both. She had girls. And Epstein had the guys, the queen had one. Listen, man. This shit is crazy. So yeah, my take is, I think that, you know, if Ghislaine was to come, you know, and we're kind of like suspending reality. Let's have a real conversation. We're kind of like suspending reality because it's like we know nothing is gonna change from the top. We know nothing is gonna change from the top down. You know what I mean? They control the narrative. Let's just call it what it is. They control the narrative. So I think they're gonna have to figure out a way to get Ghislaine up out of here. If they want this all to go away and to be officially done with it, I think that's the only play. I don't know if they can do it the same way they did Epstein, but I don't put it past them because they have no fear of the masses, of the goyim, of us. They don't fear us at all. If they don't fear the creator, if they don't fear karma, right? If they don't fear none of that, why the fuck would they fear us? Let's have a real conversation. If these niggas don't fear karma, because once again, it's called the revelation of the method. They don't fear karma because in their mind, they feel like they're telling us what they're doing or gonna do to us anyway, and we give them consent. Our silence is consent. Our cooperation is consent. So these people are so fucked up that they trick themselves into some, you know, they fucking manipulate themselves and shit into believing some bullshit, but it don't work like that. It don't work like that, man. When you manipulate somebody, it don't matter if you still manipulating somebody, you're still being deceitful. Even if you fucking, you know, get a person consent, but what's happening is wrong. What's happening is a nigga playing God without permission. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong. It's wrong, dude. Fucking McDonald's just came out with the snack wrap. They brought the snack wrap back. Yo, I bought like 2 of them. I got 2 ranch snack wraps. I was fucking sick to my stomach, dude. I was pissing out my asshole, man. I was pissing out my asshole from eating that bullshit. Because it's a snack wrap, right? But it got like 100 ingredients in the damn chicken tenders. McDonald's gonna get their karma. Let's have a real conversation. McDonald's gonna have to pay for McDonald's gonna have to pay for that fucking torture my stomach had to go through. He said, did the list come out? Nah, Ghislaine Maxwell is talking about, what up, Kyle? Ghislaine Maxwell, so she got locked up, and they talking about she's has an appeal or some shit, and she's talking about, you know, potentially coming out with the client list or whatever. And then on top of that, there was talks of Ghislaine getting pardoned, which is insane. Which is insane. So at the end of the day, it's just like people want to see, like, dude, people want to see justice, man. People want to see these rich pieces of shit that get away with everything. People want to see them get justice. Says some shit like, what was it, the Nuremberg trials or something like that people keep talking about. Why every day we gotta be held accountable? He said, how can a list like that be held back? The media, you know what I'm saying? Because it's as simple as that. Like, they came out with the black book. It had all the names in there. They came out with the flight logs of the Lolita Express. It had names in there. But the problem is, we still live in this fucking world where the masses, in order for the masses to believe anything, and it's like law, it's like concrete, is they need to hear fucking Fox News, CNN, they need to hear MSNBC come out and say it. It needs to be in the New York Times or whatever the fuck. It can't just be like people paying attention to what's going on and, you know, critical thinking. Like, critical thinking has been on the back burner for a long time. Because it's not just Trump. If you Google this guy Epstein, look at how many people, and then it's like, you know, he was with Bill, standing next to Bill Gates. Come on, man. And the problem is, this is the reason why this bitch is sexy than a motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. I love old bitches, man. If she ain't 50 years old plus, get the fuck out my face, man. God damn, bro. I'm only going after 50-year-old plus bitches, bro. From now on. This bitch is gorgeous. What the fuck? Anyway. So, they saying like, well, why didn't the Democrats use? So the Democrats wanted to use Russia, this Russia bullshit against Trump, but when they could have used the Epstein shit against Trump, but they couldn't use, it would have been more effective to use the Epstein shit against Trump, but they couldn't because Epstein was running around with Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, they was running around with Epstein. So it just shows you, bro, they this shit is fucked. This shit is so fucked, bro. This dude right here with the dog. This dude be walking. This dude, I feel kind of bad for this dog because this nigga be walking with this dog all day long, bro. I don't know if you can see the dog. This dog right here. This nigga be walking around town. Like, he be walking around the entire fucking town with this dog, bro. I be feeling bad. It's hot out here. I'm like, bro, take the dog home, bro. Like, I get it. Dogs need exercise and shit. But he be walking. He be fucking... Jesus Christ. This dog be walking like fucking 20 miles a day and shit. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, he said he had Bill Clinton with a blue dress on his wall. Real freaky shit, man. Real freaky shit, bro. Weird shit, dude. But that's what happens, man. You say he a recon gang stalker. The talk is a robot. Honestly, bro, truth is stranger than fiction, bro. The truth is stranger than fiction, man. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think the only way they can bury this for good, they gotta get rid of Ghislaine. So maybe they'll say like she overdosed or something, maybe, or maybe they'll say she like, I don't know, had a slip and fall or something in jail. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't think they could say she's gonna hang herself the same. I don't think they can do that 2 times. I don't think they can get away with that shit. You know? Oh, his brother? Epstein's brother. I remember he did an interview. He was doing interviews with people. His brother. I forget his brother's name. Because one of the things that stood out is they said that Epstein got a brand new lawyer. Like he went and he paid money for a brand new lawyer like 2 or 3 days before he did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that doesn't add up, you know? And it's insane how we still talking about this. How many years later? Like what, 5, 6 years later? Since this dude, whatever? This is nuts, man. And Trump is cooked. Like, this is just a fact. And we said this years ago. We said this during Operation Warp Speed. We said Trump was full of shit. We said Trump was full of shit when he didn't lock Hillary up. That's what he was supposed to do on day 1, the first time around. So if it's like, you can't make this shit up, bro. We've been right. It's like, once again, you gotta have patience, man. If you are in your soul, if you a real valid truth seeker, if you don't have patience, you know what I'm saying, you are gonna go crazy. It's sad that we gotta wait how many years? We had to wait 4 years of Trump, 4 years of Biden. That's 8 years right there. And then Trump been president for what, like 6 months now? So we had to wait almost 9 fucking years just for these dumbass motherfuckers to wake up. You understand what I just said? We had to wait almost 9 years for these fucking MAGA retards to see that what we saw immediately. To see what we saw immediately. You got these bitch ass niggas like Andrew Schultz, and who watches that? Certain niggas I can't watch. I'm like, you niggas is corny. I can't even entertain that shit. You're corny, like. Everybody wanna fucking be a part of a cult. That's the problem. Facts. Everybody wanna be in a fucking cult, man. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck everybody, like, for real. That's on my body. Fuck everybody. That's the only way you can stay sane. It's just say fuck everybody. Like, fuck all of them. You know? I can't stand a motherfucker that only talks shit about one side. I can't stand people that only talk shit about Trump. But what's on the other side? The last president, his son was a crackhead. And the last president had dementia. Didn't know where the fuck he was. The last president was doing illegal shit, getting money with his son from wherever the fuck it was. They all monetize that seat. That's it. That's it. All of them. How the fuck does the president of the United States supposed to work for us? You supposed to work for the people. So how the fuck is this nigga making millions of dollars more than us? That don't make no sense. Why every fucking politician and government official that's supposed to be employed by us and work for us make way more money than us? It's just insane, dude. And it's like, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait till it look like that movie Civil War. And I was thinking about that movie Civil War yesterday, and that movie pissed me off because I was like, I hated it because I didn't understand. I was like, what's the fucking plot? What happened? Why do these people want to attack the president or kill the president or whatever? But then I just realized yesterday, I was like, it don't, you know, now I know why. Look at just look at this shit. People got fed up of decades of being shitted on by their government. That's the plot. I can't wait till Civil War happen in real life. There is no, like, bro, there's no avoiding this shit. There's no avoiding this shit. They're gonna take and take and take and take and lie and cheat and steal and scam. They're never gonna stop. Ever. They're never gonna stop, man. You ever see somebody you ever see somebody that you know and you kind of like pretend like you like scratching your eye or some shit, or like you like cover your face because you don't want to talk to? I'm such a fucking introvert, it's not even funny, bro. I fucking hate people, man. I was with my neighbor. My neighbor is 65 years old. 65-year-old Irish woman. Struggling. She was literally last year, she told me she ended up in a boarding house. But before that, she told me she was literally living in a tent, like behind a gas station. She told me she was living in a tent behind the fucking gas station. Her husband died. Her husband passed away. She don't have nobody. She don't have no kids. You know, a lot of her siblings are in nursing homes. She has nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I was hanging out with her, and I asked her, I said, the saddest part about all of this shit is, for the people that work their whole life, right? There's no logical reason why anybody that worked their whole life is struggling, other than greed. This bitch is bad as a motherfucker, dog. What? Listen. Listen. I will put this bitch whole foot in my mouth, nigga. This bitch sexy than a motherfucker. Anyway, I'll put some barbecue sauce on this bitch. Anyway, so So I don't know, man. She said I'm gonna eat up all her graham crackers. This nigga, this nigga crazy. Yeah, man. It's just weird. It's just this whole shit is weird. But yeah, they're gonna have to unalive her. They're gonna have to unalive her. Donald Trump is, I don't know, he's trying to completely, sweep this shit under the rug, but Ghislaine is the final, she's the final loose end. Let's just call it what it is. She's the final loose end, and it's just so weird. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, if you knew this was always a possibility, she said they're gonna fabricate a fake list to satisfy the base. Yeah, that's a possibility. Let's just have a real conversation. Like, when there's some shit that happens, like, just for example, like, wasn't it the correct me if I'm wrong, was it like SEAL Team 6 or one of these like military groups where, wasn't it them that killed bin Laden, and then like the group of soldiers that killed bin Laden, they all ended up dead or some shit like that? Correct me if I'm wrong. But they do shit. I mean, that's what they do. Every movie we watch with the spies and shit like that, the MI6 and Mission Impossible and all this other stupid shit, they send somebody to go do the dirty work, and then they send somebody to clean, to get rid of that person, to eliminate that person, so that person can never speak out. Like, I mean, this is just like evil 101. Yeah, like, this is just like evil 101. Like, no witnesses, bro. Dead men tell no tales. Dead men tell no tales. It's as simple as that. You see this shit? Do you fucking see this shit? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It was so fucking hot. It was so fucking hot outside. The fucking sun melted my rear view fucking mirror off the fucking window. The windshield. Nigga. 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 This bitch right here is like, Lord have mercy. Look at this shit. Fuck I'm supposed to do with this? I gotta hold this shit while I'm driving. I gotta hold my rear view mirror. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna fuck this nigga Epstein, man. It ain't nothing in the world like a good woman, dog. The opposite of Ghislaine. It ain't nothing in this world like a good woman. And the sad part is, it ain't many of them. It's like 8. And I'm rounding up. A good woman and a sandwich. Ain't nothing like it. A good woman that respect you. That respect the good man boundaries. I ain't gonna say too much, man, but it ain't nothing like it, bro. It ain't nothing like it. Even if the bitch got a little gut, you know what I'm saying? Even if she got a little gut on her, man. Even if she got a little fupa. Even if she got a little fupa action going on, you know what I mean? I play with the fupa. I throw a pokeball at the fupa. You know, and I wish that for all my niggas, man. For all the dudes that like I fuck with and they real dudes, and I wish for you to find a good woman that respect you. Hey, Water Style, you be arguing. Hey, Water Style, you be arguing with your man? You be arguing with your man, Water Style? And what y'all be arguing about? She said, I don't do no. She said, I don't do arguing. This bitch is so bad, bro. I'm allergic to drama. Church. Tabernacle. Facts. So you don't never argue with your man. Y'all don't never argue. The nigga leave the toilet seat up. This bitch is bad, man. I will wash this bitch car in the rain. That's how sexy she is. God damn. I can agree to disagree because I know I'm right. Ski. Wouldn't that be the worst part when you know you right? When you know you right, and a motherfucker is arguing against pure logic. Wouldn't that be the worst? It's some people down here in this world, dog. It's some people down here. There's some people down here like, bro, Jesus could fucking come down from the sky and tell them they on bullshit. Could tell certain people, yo, you on bullshit. And they'll sit up there and argue with God's only begotten son. And like, my problem is, I don't like arguing at all. I really don't argue with nobody because I really rather just punch a nigga in the mouth. Shut the fuck up with all that bullshit. To be honest. That's what I'd rather do, but you know, the whole you know, I gotta maintain this spiritual image and all of this bullshit. You know, I gotta maintain this Messiah complex. Yeah. Hey, you ever notice? You ever notice it be the nigga? It be the nigga that tell you you got a Messiah complex, but they the one that need Jesus. Huh? Hello, kid. Now I want to rain and shit. You ever notice that? Be the nigga. It always be the nigga that be like, "You ain't God. You ain't my God." But they the ones that need Jesus the most. They the one that need 15 Hail Marys and 39 Our Fathers and shit. Ain't nothing worse in this world than a nigga that don't listen, bro. Ain't nothing worse in this world than a motherfucker that ain't willing to listen. Imagine like when we was like, bro, we throughout your whole life, if we never would have listened. If we never would have listened, we never would have fucking grew the fuck up. We never would have grown. We never would have evolved. And I don't get how some people is okay with just, you know, just staying the same way. You know what I mean? It's like just, you got a stale spirit. Huh? I don't understand that shit. Like, they spirit is that loaf of bread that been on the shelf for fucking 40 years and shit. You know what I mean? The fear of change is terrifying. And that's why sometimes, like, I really do believe in, like, you know, reincarnation. Because it's like, how is it, it's like, we only do this one time? Like, how? Some people just got stubborn spirits, man. Their stubbornness run through their spirit. So it's like, if you don't come back here, or if you don't get recycled, like, that's just it? You just die a underdeveloped soul that never reached their potential? Like, what? I don't get it. I feel like a lot of people I fucked with, like, I feel like no cap, bro. I feel like every fucking relationship I've ever been in my life with a girl, maybe we was meant for each other, but we're in the wrong timeline. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're in the wrong lifetime or some shit, or dimension or something. Like that movie, it's this or whatever, it's a series called nah, I can't remember what the fuck it was called. God damn it. But this guy, like, he was jumping through dimensions, and he was finding different versions of himself, and he was trying to get back to his wife and his kids. But in every other dimension, it was just like him and his partner didn't work. You know what I mean? They didn't work together. Even though in his primary reality, they worked. I don't know why I can't. I think it's called, damn, I can't remember the name of it. It was on Amazon though. Damn, man, I can't believe I can't remember that shit. I think it's called Dark Matter. I don't know. I'm making shit up now. I think it was called Dark Matter, something like that. I don't know. But like when I tell you, I feel so fucking lost in this realm. I feel so lost and just fucking alone in this realm, bro. And it just like kind of reinforces every single time I talk to people in real life. I'm just like, where the fuck did I get dropped off at? Like, it's crazy. It's dead ass like only 5 people. It's dead ass only like 5 people in this world that I can talk to, and they agree with me. They tell me I make sense. Everybody else is like, you fucking retarded. Everybody else treat me like I'm fucking retarded, bro. It's only literally 5 people like in this whole world that when I open my mouth, they be like, I could get jiggy with that. Shit is crazy. And it's like I do believe in like a soul family. I believe in that shit. And there's a difference between family and relatives, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at like bro, down in this realm, like you look around and like you see so many people. Now there's a lot of people that's isolated and alone too, whatever. But it's so many people that have like partners and shit. It's so many people that like you look around, there's so many people that have somebody like a support system, people that's always with them and shit like that. And then it's like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? When it comes to me, it's always resistance, it's always rejection, it's always friction. You know what I'm saying? It's never peaceful. It's never understanding. It's never gratefulness. You know what I'm saying? It's always confusion. It's always a fucking problem. It's always an issue. You know, and it's just like, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong that everybody else apparently figured out? What am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? I seen a nigga yesterday at the grocery store, and respectfully, because I'm not judging, I'm just making an observation, an innocent observation. I seen a grown man yesterday that was shaped like SpongeBob SquarePants. The man was shaped like that yellow sponge from Bikini Bottom, and he was walking with a bad bitch. He had a bad bitch on his arm. And I wasn't hating. I'm like, all right, nigga. I was like, all right, nigga. But in the back of my head, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm, you know, I cannot help it. I'm not necessarily an overthinker. But I like thinking, if that makes sense. I'm not an overthinker, but I do like to think, and I do like to understand shit. I noticed that she said she might be crazy as hell. Most likely, she looked like a Latina. So I don't know. She looked like a Latina. A boricua. So I don't, yeah. I mean, I tell you, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It's always just like, you know, always just pushback, bro. Always. And yes, we kind of strayed far off from the main topic because fuck them. Fuck Epstein, fuck Ghislaine. So we talking about relationships right now. And I probably got 9 minutes left and I gotta go. But retarded couples. I'll be like, I see why they're together. Yeah, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm not even gonna talk about, you know, something that happened with somebody I consider a friend. I'm not even gonna talk about that because it's so painful what happened to her, and I don't even want to tell her business or nothing like that. But certain stuff you just, you know, you don't talk about unless a person feels like sharing it themselves and shit. But it's like, why do we? I don't know. I don't know why we settle for. It's like this thing where it's like, you know, you're trying to find somebody on your frequency, you can't. So then it's like, okay, well, I guess we gotta settle. You know what I'm saying? I guess we gotta settle. But then that's never the answer either. So it's like, you know, you end up just isolated and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, man, I want to make a dating app or whatever for like conspiracy theorists so bad. Like a successful app where you can go on this app and you can genuinely meet somebody, and it's not necessarily like meant to be like an echo chamber or some shit like that, but it's genuinely meant to find somebody that shares the same interests with you and is deeper than just looks and external shit. Like a spiritual fucking app, bro. If all I need is the capital, I don't care if it bombed. I don't care if I didn't make $1 off of it. Just doing that shit, I could like check that off for like, you know, like goals that I wanted to, things that I wanted to do in my life. Like a spiritual, critical thinker app. People that don't believe the official narrative about anything, because the official narrative is just that. It's a fucking narrative. It's manipulated and shit. It's like, where you gonna find somebody that think like you? You know, when you think like this, where? You in the comment section? In the comment section, not saying it's not possible, but you in the comment section talking about, hey bitch, let me holler at you. Like, wait, what? Like, what? So I don't know, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of there. I mean, shit, I got like, I'm trying to make it an hour or whatever. But it is fucking humid as fuck, and I do not feel like, I don't feel like being out here. I would love to know who, you know, because all of these people got handlers, man. And I would love to know more about, who's like Ghislaine's handler. Maybe like, who is Trump answering to? Who does Trump have to answer to? This whole Elon shit. I remember that theory. It was talking about Epstein being niggas handlers and shit. BB, there it is. That's why I ask questions, because that's exactly what it is. Israel. United States of Israel. United States of Israel. Let's have a real conversation. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is crazy. You got Americans sleeping on the fucking sidewalk in America. You got Americans sleeping on the sidewalk in America. I saw a video on Instagram where a homeless bitch, and not even like just she was strung out. She was gone. She was getting her pussy ate on the sidewalk. Two crackheads. A crackhead bitch. And then the nigga they saw the dude was recording it. And he an asshole for that, man. Like, you know, that could have been their only private time, and you gonna pull out a camera and shit, man. A crackhead was eating another crackhead pussy on the sidewalk, dog. This is welcome to America. We said this fucking 3, 4, 5 years ago. America is a fucking third world country, man. Unbelievable. What up, Tiago? You know, even Trump is a liability, man. Even Trump is a liability. So if they gonna have to, if they really want to bury this shit forever, because you know Trump run his mouth. Trump might come out and talk. Trump might come out and start snitching and being a rat and shit. You know, if he feel like, you know, his ego is backed into a corner, he might start ratting on the shit that he saw. But that Israel shit hit different, man. When you realize, like, American politicians, because Sato be putting me onto this shit. Sato is basically, I gotta start, well, shit. Sato gonna get my channel shut down. Sato gonna get my whole channel terminated if I have him on, because he's like basically the Zionist whisperer. Like he tells me everything that's going on over there and the history of it and everything. I'm like, God damn, all the fucking politicians is basically American politicians fucking work for Israel. It's insane. It's insane. This country is cooked, bro. This country is done, man. This country is done. And all you gotta do is go up in the grocery store. All you gotta do is go in the grocery store and see niggas charging $5 for a bottle of water. $3, $3 and $4 for a little punk ass bag of chips and shit. And people still paying for it. So not only are they inflating the prices of everything, they putting more poison in the fucking fuck. So now all we doing is paying more money. We giving them more money to kill us. We're paying them to kill us, and nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody care, bro. And it's like, that's why it's just a fucking shame that there's no truth community, bro, in real life. Because this shit is unacceptable. I go to this field, and it's like this big ass field, and it's like 3 baseball fields on it. It's a basketball court. It's huge. It's like a huge park. And I was just like, bro, I wish I could just put a fucking house on this piece of fucking land, a little pool, and I want an outdoor movie theater. And that's it. I'll be good at a basketball court. And I'll be good for the rest of my life. And I have my people come through, and they could build up on this land. And it's like, I was watching this clip of the comedian. I forget his fucking name. It's the comedian. I forget his name, but he was doing an interview with Wallow and Gilly, and he was talking about how he bought, like, I don't know, 40 or 50 acres of land and some shit. And then I saw this other YouTuber, not YouTuber, it was another dude on Instagram, and he built his whole entire house by himself. It was dope to watch that shit. He built his whole house by himself. It was insane. And I'm just like, where the fuck is these people at in real life? Where are they at? But just going back, it was Lil Duval, that's who it was. So Lil Duval bought like 30, 40 acres or something of land. I don't know where it was. But it's like, and then they're like, yeah, like everybody in the comment section is like, yeah, this is what we should be doing instead of buying cars, clothes, and jewelry and shit like that. But I'm like, I'm always pointing out the elephant in the room. I'm like, okay, this dude brought, so somebody was saying this is like a certain amount of football fields and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he was like 10, this is like 10 football fields type shit. So I'm always the person that's like pointing out the elephant in the room, like, So we got all of these black people buying land. When are these black people are gonna start trying to build communities? When? It's like buying a fucking mansion with like 20 bedrooms. You cannot fucking physically sleep in every room. I don't get it. I don't get it. So you notice how like the majority of niggas with money are just selfish. Just like Paul says. Paul says rich people don't pray. He said wealthy people don't pray. These controllers and the people, you know, with power, they don't pray. Because if they actually started to pray and talk to God and tap in the source, they would the first thing they would realize is, oh wait, I actually have the money and the funds and the resources to actually fucking solve anything that I can pray for. This is a disgusting realm, dude. This is a disgusting fucking realm, energy-wise. And this shit might come off. This shit might come off as like me being like, you know, having an ego or something. But like, bro, for somebody to like evolve and grow spiritually in this fucked up ass realm, you're special. For a person to maintain spiritual discipline in this fucked up ass realm, you're special. You're rare. For a person to acknowledge all the fucking distractions in this world and avoid them and say, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I'm gonna focus on myself and the people that love me. You're rare. Straight up. I'm rare, nigga. I'm rare, nigga. I'm so tired of fucking dumbing down my spirit. I'm so tired of fucking dumbing down my spirit for niggas that don't get it, bro. It's like, I love people, certain people, I fucking love them to death. I'll do anything for certain people, bro. I'll fucking send a nigga to heaven for a handful of people. I'll really fucking do something. I'll really crash out for a handful of people. But it be these same people, bro. It be these same people that ain't even grateful for you. They don't even maintain, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual discipline to fucking respect you consistently. So I don't care how much I fucking love somebody. Like, I don't care how much I love somebody. If you can't fucking have the discipline to respect me, fuck you. That ass. How you love somebody but you physically, or you're incapable of respecting them? Like, that's, it's like, what is love? Love is a combination of, first and foremost, fucking respect, trust, loyalty, communication, commitment. I mean, all of these things come together. You know what I mean? Like the motherfucking Power Rangers and shit. You know? All of this shit come together, bro, to form the motherfucker. I forget what it's called. Dun, 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 dun. I forget how it go. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm like, bro, in my head, I'm like, if me and you fuck with each other, shouldn't it be easy for you to respect me? If we got love for each other, shouldn't it be easier? Shouldn't it be easy as hell for us to respect it? I'm telling you, dog. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I don't know where the fuck I got dropped off at. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to catch an Uber. I need to catch. I don't want to fucking ring. Where's the mothership? I hope it does. Shit, it is hot. It is so humid. It is so humid over here, man. Shit, I wish I was at the beach right now. Look at this nigga. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense, man. Stomach hanging out the bottom of your shirt like that. That don't make no damn sense. Don't nobody want to see that. How you wear a wife beater and your stomach hanging out the bottom of the wife beater? Why would you do that? He going through some shit. He going through some shit. That's a cry for help. That's a cry for help. I know a cry for help when I see one. That is some premature. This is some Chris Benoit foreshadowing going on right here. You could at least tuck the fat into the wife beater. She said he's confident. That nigga is not confident. That is not confidence. That's misery. It's a thin line. It's a thin line between confidence and misery. Ain't shit respectable about that. Stomach doing the hokey pokey. Why that man's stomach doing the hokey pokey? That don't make no damn sense. Look at this dude. This nigga a tweaker. Look at this tweaking ass nigga. I tell you, boy, it's some weird motherfuckers that be coming to Wawa, dog. It's some weird motherfuckers that be coming to Wawa, man. BPs, never been to a Wawa. Stay away. Stay away. Quick trips. You want to talk about like an NPC farm? Wawa is an NPC farm. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a basement in Wawa where they create all the NPCs in this realm. Let's have a real conversation. I'm willing to bet money. I will say this though, Wawa got some fire ice, bro. Wawa got some fire ice. It's like they got like ice balls, no diddy. My fucking this girl I used to date, she used to do this shit where she fucking laid up in the fucking bed and just chew on ice, bro. And I wanted to strangle the bitch so bad, man. I was like, yo, oh my God, bro. I'm taking myself back, bro, to a real dark place. But she used to lay up in the bed and just chew ice for like an hour before bed. I'm like, I can't even go to sleep. I'm one of them people, like, when I want to go to sleep, it gotta be pitch black dark in the room and you need to shut the fuck up. Or at least fuck the shit out of me and put me to sleep. She said it means sexual frustration. That's a cap. That's a cap. I was dogging her shit out. So that's a cap. I was dog walking her pussy. So that's not true. Now what I heard is I put a shot collar on that pussy. Purposefully fucking. Anyway, so what I heard was, or what she told me was, she had like an iron deficiency or something. So I guess being deficient on iron, it makes you want to chew ice. I don't fucking know. Bitches be eating bars of soap. Bitches be eating baby powder, bro. Like, literally. Like on Instagram, I saw this bitch eating baby powder. I'm like, what the fuck? What are we living in? This shit is crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. So yeah, she used to sit up in the bed and eat fucking ice, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? I'm like, if that's the case, get a fucking camera, record this shit, put ASMR in front of it, and make us some fucking money. Make some money off my frustration, if that's the case. Get a fucking ring light, bitch. And let's make some money about this shit. Don't just piss me off for 2 hours eating ice. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna be a dysfunctional motherfucker, if you're gonna do weird shit, this lady this lady ain't got no arm. Her arm is missing. But she got some big titties though. It was licking toilet seats. Hey, yo. That's what hey, listen. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna have a dysfunctional fucking life, if you got these quirks about you, at least monetize it. Who was licking toilet seats? Don't be up in here telling fucking fake news, man. I don't remember nobody licking toilet seats. I'm about to Google that shit when I get off of here. My phone is on fire. I gotta get up out of here. But that's all I'm saying, man. See, that's my problem. I can't monetize my life. I can't monetize my life because I don't do the dysfunction. I don't do the drama. I don't do the demonic behavior. Here you come. Here you come. Stomach doing the Macarena. Hi. Stomach doing the Macarena. Got him a hoagie. She said he looked like a soprano. Stomach built like a fucked up pinata, man. That's about to bust. Stomach built like a pinata out of quinceañera. About to bust. Here you go, Hurricane. Here you go. You want me to get that number for you? She got the Jesus sandals on too. I can't stand. That's a red flag. She got the Jesus sandals on. Imagine a bitch show up at Hurricane house with some Jesus sandals on and shit. You be like, bitch, you got to take them. You got to leave those outside. Do you know who I am? I'm dead. Bitch, you know I'm an atheist. Whatever you say. When I die, I already have a squabble scheduled with God. The only nigga I know that want to squabble with his creator. How you want to squabble with the creator? That's wild. How you gonna tell God? How you gonna run the fade with God? Like, I ain't no bitch ass nigga either. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. But it's like you want to talk. This is the divine final boss, nigga. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to hit this nigga with? What combination can you hit God with and be successful? The nigga has a deed on your soul. What the fuck can I hit this nigga with? I can't hit this nigga with no Mario uppercut, nothing. Like, Yoshi can't trap this nigga in an egg, nothing. The fuck? Fucking good time. I pay. Listen, man. I pay real life fiat to see Hurricane fight God, nigga. Put that shit on a flat screen in heaven, nigga. I pay real money. I'm rooting for Hurricane, but I'm putting my money on. I'm putting my money on the creators. Shit. Look at this nigga here. Look, what I say. Nigga got purple hair. I'm telling you. Niggas with purple hair ain't got no gag reflex in 2025. Niggas suck dick with a butt naked with a purse on. Unbelievable. It make no sense, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, bro. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out, man. I'm tired. Let me out, though, boy. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of motherfuckers disrespecting me. I'm tired of motherfuckers being pieces of shit. This nigga look like he eat people. This nigga is on ISIS most wanted, bro. He look like he will fucking kill your ass and then put you on a motherfucking put some carne asada on your ass. He will put some carne asada on that ass, bro. On literally your ass. You know what I'm saying? Why that nigga Ice Cube look like me? Why this nigga Ice Cube look like me? What the fuck? Look at this nigga. A Jeff Bezos slave. Look at Jeff Bezos slave right here. You'll never get me. I don't care how fucking broke I am. You will never get me to put that motherfucking shit on, bro. You will never get me to put that shit on. You'll never get me to put that shit on. He said, "No one going in or out looks like." Cause we living in hell. We living in hell. We living in hell. Stop, bro. Let me stop. Yeah, fuck Amazon. He said Amazon is slavery. Up. Never in life will I give Bezos the benefit of, you know what I mean, the luxury of calling me when it, fuck that. I had a job at Amazon. Like I got hired, but I never showed up. And the pay was all right. It was like 23, I think it was like $23, $24 an hour. But I mean, this is slave labor, bro. This is slave labor. They monitor that you constantly being monitored. Fuck that, dude. It's slave labor, dude. But it's just like the how they monitor you is what I just don't like. You can't scratch your ass, you know what I'm saying, without it being on camera. I don't fuck with that. it's just sad, bro. It's just sad seeing people just go for it, man. They just give in, man. You know, and it's good people, like it's regular good people that they just want to survive. They just want to have some sort of a comfortable life, but it's like the other side of that is all you doing is fucking submitting, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll just be broke. Cause what people don't realize is when you work these shitty ass 9 to 5s, this is not our soul's purpose. When you work these shitty ass 9 to 5s, it's draining your life source, man. Your life source. Here he come. He back. Look, he back. Look, stomach still fucking hanging on his bum and shit. How you leave and come back with your stomach still fucking... How nigga stomach sagging? Like, what the fuck? I would get fired. I would get fired the first day. Grand opening, grand closing. If I worked at Amazon, I get fired the first day, bro. It's raining. Yo, it's a miserable ass fucking day, bro. It is a miserable ass fucking day, dog. Look at this shit. Miserable. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't feel like doing shit today. I don't feel like going back to work. I don't feel like doing shit. Fuck this. I wish I recorded that, yo. Yo, The way niggas run in the rain when they ain't got an umbrella is the funniest shit in the fucking world. Why when people running in the rain, they always like scrunch up their neck and shit. Like that's gonna protect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you scared as hell get your neck wet. That shit is hilarious, bro. I wish I had my computer. I wish I had it set up, man. I could be making real videos that get a lot of views. You know? Once again, nobody's talking about the dead man switch at all. Alex Jones, PBD, whatever the fuck it stands for. Not a single Tim Pool. Nobody is talking about it. The dead man switch. When he died, and then I was talking to Sato, and Sato was telling me that the McAfee dude was supposed to have a dead man switch too. It's this fool right here, bro. This fool right here, bro. Where he at? Oh, this fool right here. You can't really see him. This fool right here. Look. Oh, now you want to walk normal. Oh, you. Fuck you, nigga. Now he want to walk normal and shit. This dude was running into the store with his, he was hiding his neck from the rain. I can't even say shit. You know what I'm saying? But apparently Alex Jones came out and was like, apparently Alex Jones came out and he was, he's saying that Trump is one of them. I don't know. He said Trump is one of them. He's saying he's the bad guy. So there's no dead man switch. All of this information should have came out whether he testified or not. Where is it? The list, everything, the footage, everything. Where is it? Did the FBI or the CIA or whoever the fuck, the cleaner, whatever no-name fixer, did they get to it first? Did they get to these, whatever he had it on, hard drive, whatever the fuck? Did they get to it first? Did Ghislaine help him, right? Because I don't believe Epstein is dead, and I don't believe Ghislaine is in prison. Fuck out of here. She said, I think Elon got a copy. Elon is a fucking bitch, man. Elon is such a bitch, bro. For the simple fact that he came out and said what he said about Trump. He said Trump's on the list. But then he turned around a week later and said, I apologize. He said, my bad. That nigga Elon was like, I probably shouldn't have said that, huh? He was like, I probably shouldn't have said that, huh? It's crazy how Elon is worth like 400 billion and Donald Trump is only worth like 5 billion. But it's like this, Elon is like yearning for this like approval from the people. He's like jealous. He's like jealous of Donald Trump, like how people look at him. You know what I'm saying? Elon is always gonna be a goofy. He's gonna be, yeah, he might be wealthy as fuck, but he's never gonna be looked at as cool. He's never gonna be looked at as cool. He's never gonna be looked at as like, oh shit. Oh shit. Don't start that. Do not start that bullshit. Do not start that bullshit. Yo, honestly, bro. You say you look like a Bond villain. It's raining, bro. It's raining. God damn. One of these niggas out here, somebody out here gotta have their windows down. Somebody out here got their windows down, bro. And they gonna be mad at God when they come back to their car. Let me ask y'all a question, bro. Oh, the power went out! Oh, shit. The power went out. I guess they got a generator. Oh, shit. Fuck, nigga, we was about to eat good. We was about to go shopping, dog. We was about to shopping. Oh my God. We was about to be all up in the fucking, the Slim Jim aisle and shit, man. Oh, we was about to go shopping. You saw that shit? God damn. I was like, bet. I was about to go up in there and go shopping. No cameras? Oh, hell no, man. And that's all it take, bro. That's all it take. Mother Nature to be on some bullshit. That's all it take. What up, JoJo? This is fucking weather right here. It ain't shit to do in weather like this other than just fuck. That's it. You can't do shit. Where are you going? It's about to start flooding over here in a second. Hell no. Hell no, gang. What's that? I'm not going nowhere. I'm not moving. I'm not going nowhere. It's about to be flooded all over here. Wow. It's about to be flooded. It's about to literally be fucking flooded, dude. This is stupid. When it rained like this for this long and this hard, it always floods where I live at. Now, if it rained like a little bit, whatever, but when it rained this long, like it like floods on the highway where I live at. But you heard, remember, Donald Trump, see, y'all remember recently when Donald Trump said he was upset at Israel? I think because Israel sent like a, they sent like a missile or something over. And that was the first time. That was the first time that Donald Trump ever said anything negative about Israel. You know what I'm saying? I think he was like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm like, uh-oh, I don't know if you allowed to say that, Trump. Uh-oh. This is bullshit, bro. This is some bull fucking shit. A whole day, bro. You say he don't know what the fuck he does. Listen. He only been president for like 6 months, I think. January. Yep. He only been president for 6 months. Ain't done nothing. Gas went up. Food is going up. Yo. So I deliver food. I'm going to all of these like local restaurants. I'm delivering food for these local restaurants. And as soon as you before you can even walk in the door, these local restaurants in the communities, they have signs on the fucking window that say, due to the tariffs, we have to increase our prices. What the fuck? This bitch, I wish I recorded that shit. This bitch got out her car and she ran like she was running like the motherfuckers, like an NFL combine. She got out her car and ran like she was running a fucking combine. What the fuck? Watch this lady right here. Look. This white lady right here ran like she was fucking Cam Newton or some shit. Oh, that's you. Oh, okay. Bro, this white woman right here, boy. Bro, that white woman got on her car and just flew out that motherfucker, dog. So yeah, I'm going to these little, like, you know, I eat a lot of Mexican food. So I be in Little Mexico and shit. And all of these stores are like, we have to increase our prices because of the tariffs. Like, what the fuck? So now a sandwich that used to be $5 or $6 is $8 now. They not putting no more. It ain't no extra meat on the sandwich, ain't no extra cheese, no nothing. The only thing that changed is the price. Yo, this is crazy, bro. If I drove around right now, I know it's flooding over here. It's definitely cooler and shit, but he said a can of soup. Look, I went to fucking one of my favorite struggle meals of all time is corned beef hash. Why the fuck are they charging almost $4, $5 for a can of corned beef hash? Essentially, is dressed up dog food. Corned beef hash is human dog food. And I love it because that's my shit, but this shit is almost $5. That's the whole point of canned food. Even the tuna, you paying it. Yo, have y'all seen how much they charging for tuna? And how much, yo, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy, bro. We gonna be living in one lavish apocalypse, bro. It's gonna be a lavish apocalypse out here, dog. Canned food is a luxury nowadays. Fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this. You gotta be balling to afford canned food. Oh my God, bro. Facts. Even this fucking rain right now. Once upon a time, it used to be like cool to stand in the rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was kids, we play in the rain and stuff. You can't do that shit. All of the fucking bullshit they spraying in the air. And the rain is only gonna aluminum all of that bullshit. And all the rain is gonna do is bring it down. If you stood out in this rain for like, bro, if you stood out in this rain, like butt naked, you might grow a second dick. You might fuck around and wake up tomorrow with another dick. Or you gonna wake up blue like Mystique or some shit. We live in a world, I don't even feel safe standing in the rain. I don't even feel safe standing in the rain, bro. You gonna be looking like that bitch. You gonna be looking like that bitch from Futurama if you stand out in this rain. This is insane, man. I saw this shit on Facebook. It was like, we grew up in the best era to be kids, and the worst era to be adults. This shit hit so hard, I want to put that shit on a t-shirt or something. The worst era in human history to be adults, bro. It's just not even fucking worth it. If you had like a bucket, right? If you had like a bucket and you let this rain fill up the bucket, would you feel safe drinking that shit? Be honest. That should be on an episode Fear Factor. Drink this rainwater real quick. Drink this rainwater real quick. That should be on an episode of Fear Factor. I'll be like, shit. Niggas be on Fear Factor. They win the money, but then they gotta use all the money for the hospital bills. Shit is crazy, dude. Shit is crazy. Drink some rainwater, bro. Man, listen, bro. It's just gonna rain. I guess it's just gonna rain the whole fucking day then. This is some bullshit. This is some bull fucking shit, man. I'm not making no money today. Literally. I'm not making no money today, dog. I might just go pull over somewhere and go to sleep, sure. So it ain't stopping, bro. This shit ain't stopping, dog. This shit not stopping. You could, like, sometimes you could tell, depending on how hard the rain is coming down, you can kind of tell, okay, this only gonna last like 5-10 minutes when it's like real hard. Right. But when it's steady like this, you looking at least 30 minutes to an hour, maybe more. I feel bad for the people that sleep. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people that really sleep outside and shit. I feel bad for those people, man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, something that I just learned recently was, you know, like, love isn't enough. For certain people, like, love just ain't enough. Like, you could love on somebody. I mean, pour your heart and soul into a person, and the shit still not, you know what I mean? It's still not work out. So that's something that I learned recently. It's another thing to add to my consciousness and shit. And even just like on a friendship level, like, you know what I'm saying? On a friend level, like, you know, if nothing else, like, when you pursue a relationship, this is all common sense, whatever, but, you know, whatever relationship you pursue, the foundation starts with the friendship, and then you got to build off of that, you know what I'm saying? Well, the foundation really starts off of what frequency you on, and your spirit, your spirituality and shit, you know, where you at spiritual. You know, that's really the foundation, but we just gonna, you know, kind of like ignore that for a quick second and just say it starts with friendship, man. So, out here thinking that you in a friendship, but then you realize you the only one that's doing friend shit. You out here thinking you in a friendship, but you the only one doing friend shit. That's hard. It's corny, but it's hard. I heard your song on apparently Jay was playing some of our music, and I heard your song Water Style on there. I was in the bathroom at the grocery store. Listen, I'm sorry, that's just the way I am. I was in the bathroom at the grocery store, and I was taking a shit. And Jay told me, he was like, "Oh, I was playing your song on my stream," and I was like, "Okay." So then I went and checked it out, and then after my song was over, your song came on, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was fucking with it. But that's just something, that's what I learned. Like, somebody that I was pouring into as a friend just completely fucking shitted on me and don't want to take no accountability of their own actions. So it's like, I don't get why people play around with other people, man. I just didn't grow up like that. I did not grow up like that. How I grew up, you do not play around with people. You don't do that. You don't do it out of respect. It's just common courtesy. You don't play around with people. You don't play around with their emotions. You don't play around with respect. You know what I'm saying? These are non-negotiables. These are non-negotiables. Just because you think you can do this to everybody else don't mean you can do this to me. See, it be the motherfuckers. It be motherfuckers. It'll be motherfuckers that'll tell you, right? They'll tell you they not like everybody else. But how they treat you, they treat you like you everybody else. They treat you like how they treat everybody else. Newsflash, I'm not like everybody else. It be the people that want you to they want to be treated differently from everybody else. But when it come to you, they treat you like everybody else. Defies logic. It defies logic. Whatever happened to just fucking respecting people that have your back? Whatever happened to that? And it's like I'm desperately trying to figure out this realm. But there's nothing to figure out, is what I learned. This realm is not based in logic. This realm is not based in rationality. Is that a word? Huh? This world is not based in fucking... I can't remember the last time I said, well, that makes sense. In this world, I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I was like, that makes sense. I can't remember. I can't remember, bro. Nothing makes sense to me in this realm, bro. Look at these niggas. Can't really see, bro. I can't remember the last time, bro. This shit gonna say I got 12 people watching, but only 2 people writing comments. Or 3 people. YouTube be on some bullshit, bro. YouTube be on some bullshit. Too much truth. I might have to come out with a podcast called Too Much Truth, boy. Cause I can fucking, man. Too much truth. Cause people be saying shit to me, and I'm like, give me 13 seconds. Just give me 13 seconds and I'ma fucking annihilate the bullshit you just tried to tell me. I'm annihilated. 13 seconds, the podcast. That's all I need. Not even. 8, what is that? What was that movie? Oh, 30 minutes or less. Listen, give me 30 seconds or less, bitch. It never get old, though. I tell you that. When people try to sell you bullshit, but it's like, when people try to sell, like, bro, a critical thinker, like, bro, what is going on in your head where you think, like, I'm not an NPC. You can't sell me this shit. Good topic already. Hey. So I thought I was the only one that felt that way. About what? Still raining. It looked like the inside of my bitch pussy outside. Hello, gay. So people try to sell you bullshit, but depending on who it is and the type of relationship you have with them, you give them, you call it out, but you give them a pass. But it's only so much disrespect that an enlightened soul can take. Somebody that took the time to develop their soul does not deserve to be disrespected by somebody who hasn't. Somebody that has self-isolated and had to pull themselves out of a hellish frequency by themselves. That an individual like that, a spirit like that, a soul like that, they don't deserve to be disrespected by anybody that hasn't done that work yet. And like one of my main problems, like one of my main flaws that has had a big effect like one of my problems that I've dealt with my life was, you know, I don't know how to love myself. I don't know my true value. I was never taught how to love myself. So now as a grown up and shit, the only way that I can express that I feel the frequency of like love is by doing shit for other people. I could go buy shit for myself. I could go do whatever. I could do shit for myself, and I don't feel like, compared to when I do something for someone else, when I serve somebody else. Pause. When I do something for somebody else, I feel a strong feeling of like, I don't know, I guess validation, you know, like I matter type shit. When I can help another person. But it's like when it comes to putting myself first and just saying fuck everybody else, I gotta love myself first. It's just fucked up. It feels like there's no like it's no like validation. There's no like self-validation. I just feel like, okay, I did that for myself. What's next? You know what I'm saying? And that really fucked me up. Because, you know, the first people you fall in love with is your mother and your father. And if your mother and father don't teach you how to love you... Listen, if your mother and father don't love themselves, if your mother and father don't show love to each other, then how can a child learn how to love themselves? Because the parents can't even teach the child how to love themselves. And that's what I come from. I come from a home of codependency. Niggas is only together to survive. Niggas is only together to survive. So we can have a place to stay. So it's like something that happened to that can ultimately happen to a person that has not been taught how to love themselves and actually executes it in real time, in real life. and steps in that energy and prioritizes it, what's going to happen is you just end up setting yourself up for failure, and you end up getting fucking walked all over by people that, you know, that's just going to take advantage of you on every level. Let's have a real conversation, right? Because now the only time you can feel that frequency of love is when you're doing for others. But 9 times out of 10, the person that you're doing for, 9 times out of 10, the person that you're doing for, they're not going to feel the same feeling you feel. They're not going to be as grateful as you need them to be, as they should be. They're not going to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? There's things that I've done for people that, like, you know, there's things that I've done for people that I've never done for myself. It's ways that I comforted people that I never even had these conversations with myself. I never even comforted my own. I've never even comforted my own trauma in certain ways. And I'm out here in the world trying to comfort other people's trauma. Right. Consistency is huge. Because you're desperate for love. I don't even want to tell my friend business. But she going through a situation where she's desperate for love. And when you on the outside looking in, and you can see that somebody is acting off of, they're in the energy of desperation. There's nothing else to call it. And you see this person, they got tunnel vision, and they're literally in that moment, that critical moment where they're about to destroy their fucking life. Because they not praying for willpower. They not praying for discernment. They not tapping in to God's source, whatever you want to call it, for help. These people think they in control. And really, it's just their ego in the driver's seat. And your ego is a fucking demon. Right? Simple as that. Your ego is like the final boss of all demons. Your ego. I can do whatever I want. I'ma do whatever I want. You sound like a fucking... You see how immature, like what an immature frequency that is on a spiritual level? When I hear people say shit like that, I'ma do what I want. See, I got a selfless spirit. That's not my like natural instinct to fucking be like that. I'ma do what I want. You sound like a fucking kid. You sound like a child. You know what I'm saying? No. I'ma do what spirit tell me to do. I'ma do what the source tell me to do. See, that's a motherfucker that grew up. That's a motherfucker that's trying not to be recycled. I'ma do what spirit tell me to do. Because I don't have no control. And it's crazy because it's just like, I feel like my perspective, I kind of simplify it. I feel like one of the things, and it's not a lot of things I'm good at, like 3. It's only like three things in life that I'm good at. But one of them is simplifying shit, because I'm not the smartest person in the world at all. But what I can do is simplify shit. And I feel like I simplify these like complex spiritual philosophies and shit like that so simple that even a fucking like somebody on my level or whatever can understand. It's like, it's such a shitty feeling when you got people around you that ask you for help. You ain't asked them. I ain't never asked a motherfucker, can I help you? I ain't never asked a motherfucker in my life, can I help you? Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, fuck you. So when somebody asks me for help and I feel like they're coming from a genuine place, then I take it personal. If you don't want help, if you don't want change, don't ask me for help. If you don't want to see a physical change, mental change, physical, spiritual change, emotional change in your life, don't ask me for help. Cause one thing I don't do, I don't enable demons. I don't tolerate it. I don't enable it. It ain't a game. It ain't a joke to me. I terrorize demons, bro. When I come through, the demons scatter like roaches. They get the fuck up. They get the fuck away from me. I've seen it. My energy alone and the frequency I'm on do all the work. People don't want to change. But the thing is, you don't have a choice. If you don't change in this life, you're gonna have to deal with the same shit in your next life or another dimension or whatever. In my opinion, you don't have a choice. So do it now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a choice here. You don't have control. You have no choice but to change. You have no choice. There is no fucking option. There is no ultimatum here. You have no choice. You don't have a say in this shit. Unless you want to fucking... That's hell. In my opinion, holding yourself back from ascending consciously you might as well, you basically handcuffing yourself, you know what I'm saying, to like hell. You know what I mean? You like handcuffing yourself to this shit. And then these be the motherfuckers that play victim all the time. These people be the fucking author of their own you know what I'm saying, Lifetime movie and shit. These niggas be their own director of a fucking Lifetime movie or some shit. And then turn around and play victim.